Hey guys, so I recently had an image in my head, and I honestly think that God was using it to help me to see things from a different perspective. If you don't know, I struggle with OCD, and I think it partially had to do with that, but I figured y'all could use this as well. So, let's say in life you're dealt with this situation where you're given this whole pizza and you have to eat the entire thing. Now, me personally, I can at most eat 2 slices at a time. Can't eat more than that, I'll get sick. But let's say, okay, you're given this entire piece of pizza, you have to finish it. Like me, if I try to finish that entire thing, I'm going to get sick, I'm going to feel nauseous, it's not going to make me feel good, it's going to be a struggle. And that's trying to do it on our own without God. When we try to do situations specifically on our own, this specific situation on your own, it's hard. You get sick, it's just not easy. Now, if it's not a pizza for you, maybe think of something else that, would be hard to do on your own. Now think about God coming into it. Instead of you trying to eat this entire pizza by yourself, stuffing your mouth, getting sick, whatever might happen, God's like, okay, I know how you deal with this. I know what you can and can't control. I know what you can and can't deal with. I'm going to give you a pizza at a time, and when I think you're ready to deal with more, I'll give you another piece. And I will give you in a way that you're able to receive it, in a way that you can handle it, so that it's not going to hurt you. So, when we try to do things on our own, we stress ourselves out. It's hard to overcome. We get overwhelmed. We're like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. And we think 1,000 thoughts. And it just becomes into something that it was never meant to be. But when we bring God into it, He helps us to deal with it in a way that He knows that we can, in a way that, we're peaceful, we're not stressed, we're able to do it without it being too much for us. So this is why it's so important to bring God into situations, to let Him take control and lead us into doing the next step, dealing with each thing, because He's going to make it the easiest for us to do, you know what I mean? It's not going to be this big obstacle that we have to overcome. It's going to be little bits here and there, and then we're like, oh my gosh, I did it, all because of God. So I hope that helps you, and yeah, I love y'all.